one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it, because you can.
From AL.com, we get this, where a federal jury has awarded $76,000 to a mechanic falsely arrested by Huntsville police officers after he refused to show identification while fixing a customer's car in a church parking lot 5 years ago, according to his attorney on Friday. Roland Edgar on Wednesday was awarded a total of $76,000 for pain and suffering following the 2019 arrest by Huntsville, Alabama police officers Krista McCabe and Cameron Perillat, according to civil rights lawyer Hank Sherrod, who represented Edgar. Now, U.S. District Court Judge Lyles Burke ruled that McCabe and Perillat falsely arrested Edgar and that the Huntsville jury would decide the damages owed the mechanic. He also found the city of Huntsville liable since it is the employer of those officers. Now, quote, Roland is very glad to close this chapter in his life, said Attorney Sherrod. Roland never imagined it would take 5 years to get justice, but he is pleased with the judge's ruling and the jury's verdict. Justice delayed is better than no justice. Roland hopes this verdict will lead to better practices by police officers, end quote. Yeah, you keep hoping, buddy. Huntsville police said in a statement to WAAY that the department respects the court's decision, well, you have to, and will incorporate additional training to ensure our practices align with the court's ruling. A customer called Edgar in June of 2019, told him that his wife's red Toyota Camry had broken down at the church where she worked in Huntsville, according to federal court records. Edgar got there a day or two later, picked up the car key from the church's front office, examined the car, and then concluded that the problem may be with the steering or the tire, and then left. He returned with his stepson later that evening, and the church's security guard, see something, say something, called 911 to report 2 Hispanic males messing with an employee's car that was left on the lot. Now, Officer McCabe showed up about 30 minutes later, according to the court records, and it began with Officer McCabe approaching Edgar as he was jacking up a red Toyota Camry in the parking lot of the Progressive Union Missionary Baptist Church on the evening of June 10th, 2019.
How are y'all doing?
I'm 36, I'm 4, 20.
Sparks and
How you doing?
What are y'all doing?
I'm for second description.
Huh?
What are y'all doing?
Get in the car.
36, it's
Is this your car?
here's to a drive off
Well,
tag.
it's one of my customers.
1867.
One of your customers?
No, tell. Yeah. I was over here earlier.
Whose car is that?
That's mine.
The black one?
Yeah. You ain't gonna hold it.
Alright. Take a break from me real fast, and y'all have driver's license or IDs on you?
I ain't gonna submit to no ID. Listen, you call this lady right now. Listen, I ain't got time for this. If it's all worry, I don't mean to be rude or nothing.
Okay, no, you do need to give me your ID
No, I
or
don't.
driver's license.
Listen, I don't want you to run me and for nothing.
Are you refusing me to give me your ID or driver's license?
I'm telling you, if you can call this lady on this
Step
car.
over that one.
Come on, man. See, y'all. See, here's y'all playing.
You're playing right now. We don't got time for this. We really don't got time for this.
Listen, dude. Man, y'all don't understand.
You don't understand the law.
I do. I got 3 officers, 3 officers.
I'm 36, I'm
Y'all
4.
know.
Turn the other way.
The customer wrapped my left arm up in there. Whew.
If you resist any further, you will also get charged with resisting arrest. You understand?
Listen, I give you my ID. I tell you what's going on. This is ridiculous. I'm trying to get a customer's car here. I'm in a rush. My shop's unlocked over on Governor's Drive right now. Man. Do you want my ID?
Where's your ID?
It's in the car, I'm sure. I thought it was in my pocket. You're all down in my pocket for no reason.
South 47, Officer 13.
I said my ID is in my car. Go over and walk in and get my car.
Okay, well, he's still going to check your pockets because I don't know what's in them, all right? And you're not going to get placed in my car without knowing what's in your pocket.
313, Travis.
South 47, code 1.
South 47, sub 4.
You shut up.
Is that how you talk to someone? Is that all officers supposed to talk to someone like this?
Yeah, we're here doing a custodial search on you.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. What y'all need to do is call Miss Bill Patel right there in this office right here and hand me the key. That's
I
what you need
already
to do.
explained to you, all right?
Man, I am such a rush. How long has it been, man? I've been trying to get over and get this car all day. And then here, this ain't necessary.
It is necessary.
I tell you
Called obstruction.
listen, I didn't do anything. Listen, please
Yes,
please
he is.
listen.
I've
please.
already told him that he's under arrest.
This is ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I didn't do a crime, but she's trying to arrest somebody for not doing a crime. She's trying to arrest me for obstruction. For what? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Huh? That's what I'm saying.
Sit down.
Listen,
Sit down.
please listen.
Sit down.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. I got my shop unlocked over there. I'm trying to confide. Man, please listen to me.
Sit down in the car.
Please listen.
No, you don't want to listen to us.
I'm trying to explain to you. I'm trying to explain.
Stay.
Okay, once again, just have a seat right there for me, okay?
I'm not under arrest,
Do you have... No.
According to Sherrod, who's the attorney, there were two problems with the arrest. First, officers are required to have reasonable suspicion before detaining a person, and McCabe did not see anything criminal to justify seizing Edgar. All she had was a phone call. Second, even if the seizure had been legal under Alabama law, McCabe could not lawfully demand an ID card during a non-traffic stop. A panel of federal appeals court judges ruled Edgar did not have to produce any identification because Alabama's stop and ID statute only permits the officer to stop a person in public and demand of him his name, address, and an explanation of his actions on a reasonable suspicion of the commission of a crime. The city of Huntsville charged Edgar with obstructing governmental operations for refusing to provide identification, but later dropped the charge. Edgar sued in federal court, alleging false arrest in violation of his civil rights, his Fourth Amendment. A federal judge in Huntsville granted the officers qualified immunity and dismissed the lawsuit. On appeal, the federal appellate judges rejected the officers' argument that they had probable cause to arrest Edgar for refusing to produce physical identification and sent the lawsuit back to Burke's courtroom. So basically, in the beginning, these panel of judges said, oh, no, you know what? No, we're dismissing your lawsuit. They have qualified immunity. They're little angels. They have the QI halo. And then on appeal, always appeal, right? It went back to Judge Burke's courtroom, and he went, nah, the cops were wrong. This is going to trial. And the jury, of course, awarded this guy $76,000. But therein lies the problem. Call the cops, they come out, and they go, we got called, we want your ID. Well, it doesn't work that way, dipsquat. You have to have a reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime or am in the process of committing a crime. You can't just come out and go, we got a call, we want your ID. Tough titty, said the kitty. But these two officers, they acted just like a lot of police officers do. You either say, ja, mein Führer, when they give you an order, or you go to jail. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. You have to have a reasonable suspicion of a crime. And I see it all the time. Cops going around to the passenger and going, do you have ID? Here. No. I'm not driving the car. He is. So no, I'm not giving you ID. You want to arrest me? Fine. As you're recording it. And I see that too. People being talked to by the police and not a phone or a camera in hand. And then they look back at me as I'm recording and go, what are you doing? I'm doing what you should be doing right